It is true that their number has decreased in the so-called modern era, but they are still there. He is still in good health. They have no responsibility to match the rhythm of the age. They spend their lives in the way shown by their father and grandfather. Stay away from the cuckoo, not even the call of the crow. Such animals wake up to the rhythm of the sun's homework. Then they wash their faces in the damp-smelling bathroom, on the dirt floor, hang a sticky black nylon bag and face the market. Then when he took a bunch of spinach peeking from the bag and brought it to the kitchen, the rice pot against the black wall of the kitchen tumbled over the fan. Leaving the market bag in the kitchen, they suddenly became busy. With one glance at the clock, their commands or pleas came out to a distressed woman, who was busy washing the pieces of fish saved from the Crow-Hango rice barrow today. Again, or else the red marks will wear off. After that, about a half of pure coconut oil is patted on the forehead of the head, and the bucket is dipped in the endless water of the chow bachcha. Then, in full Bengali fashion, with dal curry and fish jal, they filled the house with the sound of happas happas. After eating, they put a pinch of jaiwan or fennel in their mouth, and carry a tiffin bag under their arms and travel to the battlefield. The battlefield is the reason that in this day and age, they live by fighting only in these 10 to 5. At this time, their enemies will not disagree that the fierce battle they wage in trams, buses, metros, and offices is not only bloody, but also sweaty. Till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, this war is again standing on a special kind of war. His name is the war of words, be it politics or economy, social or sports. There is no subject in which they are not knowledgeable. Relying blindly on that cocktail of knowledge, mixed with the profound knowledge they gather from reading newspapers, and some unshakable beliefs of their own, they enter into the war of words with great confidence. It's not that it's not mind-blowing to listen to, apparently. But within a few moments, the net of logic was raised by the thunderous sound that their vocal instruments produced. And what is left is to tell the neighborhood, that is to say, the word vibrates the office. In the evening, when they returned home exhausted from the battle, the woman who had washed the fish of that morning tied her hair in a braid and wore a clean sari in Tagore's room. After a while, the conch sounded. The sweet smell of incense wafts to their noses as they sit on the teak cot, made by grandfather's era in the light of a 40-watt oil lamp. At that time, the woman entered the house, throwing the 2 straps of the sari on both shoulders. 2 nakuldana and a glass of water in a small dish. These people have great respect for Prasad. As a result, he stood up and put those 2 nakuldana on his head and put them in his mouth with respect. But peace be upon them. After that, he went to the kitchen again and washed his face and hands, ignoring Arshola in the light of gray bulb. When they came back home, there was a cup of tea and a bowl of oiled cloth spread with chanachur. In the next room, the boys' nephews are teaching master. As a result, they feel like they have a bit of peace when they listen to the news on the TV slowly, with a lot of zamindari on the foot pillow. In the meantime, if Shali Shala or son-in-law's team comes, then there is no question. Hey, come, kiss, don't you see? With the sound of the group, there is quite a majlisi chat. In the meantime, someone brought rasgola and singara from the shop at the corner. It's night. After eating in the kitchen, they hung mosquito nets and went to sleep. Then, within a short time, they announced that they were asleep by sounding the sound of their noses. A good name for those animals whose diaries flow so smoothly is the middle-class Bengali clerk.